Hello, welcome back. It's been about a week since the first stream for this particular playthrough. If you're at all familiar with a certain streamer known as Pat Stares At, you'll recognize this phrase. I've done a bit of grinding off screen. Okay, so I have been grinding some of my non-class skills. As you can see, I am still on level 3, as we left off last time. And I've been working on some of my more combat-related skills, a couple of things here. You may be wondering why some of these are the way they are. You might be asking yourself, how did you manage to level up your sneak skill to level 75 so quickly? Well, the short answer to that question is, I didn't. Long answer to that question, I will explain at another time. But suffice it to say, I've gotten my sneak skill at such a high point, at such a high level, that I can commit whatever atrocities I like. As for my other skills, such as block, hand-to-hand, heavy armor, bit of restoration and acrobatics, things of that nature, I have leveled them up by, going to various inconsequential dungeons. And of course, by using this suit of armor I borrowed. Yes indeed. Oh, and gotten a couple of Varla stones and some Welkin stones as well. But one thing you'll notice is that I have about 4,000 more gold than I used to have. Don't worry about it. Dungeon crawling is a great way to make some scratch. But let's take this stuff off and put on something more presentable. Should I go with this or that? I think we'll go with this look for now. I'm going to show you a neat little trick to get yourself started in terms of storage capacity. This is the Office of Imperial Commerce. You're not going to come here very often. Chances are. But anyway, we're going to talk to this lady right here.
Venetia Melisea, Office of Imperial Commerce. You got complaints? Of course you got complaints. Who doesn't?
Venetia Melisea has just about the worst job in the Imperial City. No, but what we're going to do is, we are going to buy ourselves a shack. The shack on the waterfront that you may have noticed during the last stream.
Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend.
And I forgot that you actually need a rapport with this person. Let me see if I can...
Yes?
Let me see if I can finesse my way into this.
How nice. It's just what I wanted.
Yeah, shut up.
I'll take... Thank you. How kind. Where did you get that? That's good. You're too... That's low. That's very good. Why? I mean, of course. All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront.
You want to move to the Imperial City? Why? I mean, of course. Okay, so this is the cheapest house in the province of Cyrodiil in this game, at least as far as a starter house goes. The one in Anvil is actually less expensive overall, if you're going to upgrade and buy furniture and things. But we're not going to do that right now. But we're not going to deal with that right now. We're just going to purchase this house.
Then you've just become a homeowner. Here is your house key. You'll find it in the waterfront district. It's not much to look at. You may want to spruce it up a bit with some furnishings. I'd suggest talking to Sergius Verus at Three Brothers Trade Goods in the Market District.
Yes, yes, thank you. Anyway.
Bye.
So, we've got the Imperial City house key. We're going to traipse on over to the waterfront. There's the Maria Elena, as you've seen last time. Okay, this is the shack for the Imperial City. Gonna give you a quick tour of the place. It's a one-room, like, you know, shed sort of thing. You've got your own bed, fireplace, table. You can fully furnish this house, but since I'd rather save my gold for right now, we're just going to buy one thing. Just going to purchase one piece of furniture. Or one furniture package, I guess you could say.
What is it, citizen?
We're going to go over to Three Brothers.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Thank you. I worked hard on that.
May I help you? May I interest you?
Ah, alright. Let me try and get
Yes.
better price on this.
Well, not good. Oh, please. Really? Get up. Your way. Goodness. What can I say? I wish I is you. Goodness. What can really? Ugh. What a wonderful compliment. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Ah, crap, I forgot. It's just one of the Three Brothers that sells this stuff. It's just one of them, and you have to catch... And you have to catch that person while they're running the shop. Hence the name Three Brothers. I believe it's this guy.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said Sergius. So right now,
Do you want?
we're just gonna...
I'm listening.
Okay. Alright. We're good for now.
Goodbye.
I guess we could just... mosey around and find something to do in the meantime. One thing that's maybe not necessarily frustrating about RPGs, but definitely unique, is the passage of time. You'll find that you'll have to wait for a lot of things. Whether it's leveling up skills, or getting shops to open. And the Elder Scrolls is a very fine example of this. I see a rando Oblivion stream and I click. Well, thank you. Welcome.
Morning. If
Glad you're here.
About heavy armor, I'd probably ask Varnado at the best defense. He'll train you in how to use it.
Okay. Let's look at the different quests we have. Oh, yeah.
His heavy armor, if you can pay for his time.
So, Jensine wanted us to investigate this guy so that he'll join the Merchants Association.
What kind of deal can I make for you?
We're just going to ask him about his inventory, naturally.
What about my inventory?
There's a number of options you can choose. This is the subtle finesse sort of option, the option that most competent private investigators would use. But fuck that, we're just going to tell him right out, it's stolen.
You have some nerve. Where do you come off accusing me of something you know nothing about? Now, either buy something or get out.
Thorinir, I've done this quest at least 5 times in like 8 different playthroughs. I know my stuff here, okay?
Goodbye. Hope to see you again very soon.
Alright, so that's going to give us an update on our journal. Unfriendly competition. Thorinir's a tight-lipped bastard, so we're just going to have to stalk him until we find out who his supplier is. This is where the fun begins. See this? This is the Merchant's Inn. Am I using hand-to-hand? I'm using it a little bit, if only to upgrade my strength skill. And there is a fun Dark Brotherhood quest later on in which hand-to-hand leads to some very interesting combat.
Yes?
We're just going to rent some quarters here.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Mead. Kill him to get some beer in it every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey. We're just gonna drink like a sailor. Sit so that you have a clear view of the exit, because you are secretly a cop. Yeah, hand-to-hand combat is an interesting choice in RPGs, considering the fact that most people do either melee or magic, like swords and things like that. But yeah, it's you should definitely experiment with it on a playthrough if you get the chance. I think Oblivion is the last Elder Scrolls game in recent memory. The last Elder Scrolls game in recent memory where hand-to-hand is actually a viable option. In Skyrim, it's only viable if you upgrade your heavy armor to a certain degree. And even then, it's like your gauntlets are kind of eh. I'm sure there's a mod for it, though. Now, I think most shops close at 8 or 9. But we're just going to check on our buddy Thorinir. Oh, he is already... Let me see if I can... Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, the gloves from the Ratway in Riften in Skyrim. That's usually how you do hand-to-hand combat in that game. I've done this quest so many times with Thorinir that I sort of forget the steps sometimes. Because I'm just like, come on, let's go, let's go. Unfriendly competition.
Hi there.
There you are, friendo. And we're just going to stalk him. This purple-haired menace in the background is just going to stealthily creep around. See, this is where sneak comes in handy. You can tell when you have a really good sneak skill if you can just crouch right next to someone and they can't see you. And let's see. We have leveled up our sneak skill to 75, which means that I believe running and using heavy boots does not deter our sneaking chances. This can be rather tedious. I think something important happens in the main quest in this temple, but as of right now, it's just kind of there. You'll notice that you'll find a lot of pagoda-looking structures like this around the wilderness in Cyrodiil. Those are little shrines dedicated to the divines. Maybe we will come across one at some point. But we're just going to be following Thorinir. Ah, there he goes. Come on. Come on. See, this is a traditional form of worship in Cyrodiil. You just stand there in the temple and contemplate existence. It's not at all just a bare bones NPC schedule that's made to look like there's an actual algorithm here. No, it's part of the world building. Here he goes. Here goes our buddy. Do 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 do. In this sneaking section, I don't think there's a chance there. I don't think failure is possible. I mean, I guess I could. You know what? I want to see.
Why are you following me? Please, go away. I'm quite busy.
Oh, wow. He had the chance to shave in between the time we left the store and now.
Please, I'm very busy.
Yeah, you can't exactly fail this part of the quest. But you know what? It's fine. Because it's so early in the game, they're probably expecting you to have a sneak skill of like 5. Little do they know. Does Orsinium even bother to have emissaries and spies? I know they're a sovereign nation as of the end of Daggerfall. But I wonder if the orcs even bother with the sneaky type stuff. I know that there are orc mages. This is the Imperial City Palace. And before you say anything, yes, it does look like a fountain. And nothing else. But this is a really quick and easy way to level up your sneak skill and some acrobatics. Perhaps that's by design. Perhaps this quest was designed so that you could get used to sneaking. Who's to say? Okay, which district is this again? Okay, yeah, I know this one, alright. So he's gonna putz around for a while longer. We are going to find this place. Watch how ridiculous this is. Watch. Just watch.
That you, Argo?
Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry, I am not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me.
This would make a great
Next
caption.
will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me, so maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your...
This man is so bizarre for a Nord.
You may
He's
contact
meeting
the items.
wood elves in midnight rendezvous, blackmailing them and manipulating them into buying his contraband. And is apparently has an abundance of fashionable clothing. Something is amiss. This never happens. All right. So, this guy's name is Argamir. And we're going to follow him. Actually, scratch that. We're not going to follow him. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. Because I know where everyone lives in this city. Don't worry about it. Let me see if I can remember which house it was, though. I think it might be this one, this way. I assumed he was a Nord because he's really tall and Oblivion, like, recycles a lot of voice actors. Yep, this is the house. Oblivion recycles a lot of voice actors for particular races. So that guy you heard as Argamir, he voices a lot of the orcs and a lot of the Nords. If you remember what the yellow team champion in the arena sounds like, she voices a lot of the Nords too. And the orcs. So it's kind of like character typecasting. But you can typically assume that if the individual is tall and fair-haired, and most of the time not too bright, he's probably a Nord. That's actually one of my favorite parts of the Elder Scrolls, is the casual fictional racism that everyone is just completely on board with because it's not real. Kind of reminds me of Ray William Johnson's Stereotypes song, but in RPG form. Now here's the tricky part. We cannot break into this guy's house while he's home. I guess he barricades the door. For whatever reason, though, he doesn't think to barricade the door when he's not home. You would think that would be when he does do that. Yes, fictional racism, the only acceptable type. Absolutely. All right, let's see if that works. There we go. Nope. I think he's just gonna be in there for a while, so I think we're just gonna have to wait an hour at a time. I also find the axe known as Woo Thread to be very hilarious. Apparently, if you kill enough of one enemy type with a weapon, it just becomes a part of that weapon's stat buff. The laws of RPG land. I think he wanders around at night, actually. Oh, it'll have the picklock symbol when he's out. That is a good point. I think that might be the case. I think he also just wanders around at night, too. In the meantime, let's just go over to Three Brothers and see if that guy's there. Because we need to get some furniture. There he is.
Tertullian?
Yeah, Tertullian.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
These little doohickeys here are upgrades for your house. To furnish it, so to speak. As you can see, these are pretty cheap as far as house furniture goes. Alright, we're going to purchase just one of these upgrades. The storage area.
You don't expect me.
Alright, fine. There we go.
Goodbye.
don't really care about the other house upgrades because I don't really need them, and I'm saving up for some other houses later on in the game. And once you buy it, you can just drop it. Who cares? Okay. So, we're going to go back to our little shack. And there you have it. Place for spare clothes. I'm actually going to take this. And a chest. Very important. Because in containers that are not in a house that you own, like this one, for example, they'll just empty them after a while. So you're going to need a place to hang your stuff. And this cost like, what, less than 3,000 gold? So we're doing pretty well for ourselves now. And we can just keep all this stuff here for the foreseeable future. There is a free house that you will get access to later on in the game, somewhere in the waterfront. But I shan't spoil that for now. Alright, so we're just gonna leave these repair hammers as so. Gonna get some fashion ready. Yeah, I love that. In between streams, I did play around with the character overhaul. It's fixed for the most part, but there are some portions that are just like, it is what it is. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the most fashionable to wear right now. Lovely. But yes, it's very important to get a free storage space early on in the game, as early as possible. Once you go through enough dungeons and you complete enough guild quest lines, you'll start to be rolling in the dough. You'll get sick of it. You'll get sick of how much cheddar is just lying around. I also love how she's 2 tones of green. That's just, you know, that's just what happens when you apply your suntan lotion unevenly. All right. Let's wait a couple of hours. 2, 1. That should do it. There we go. And we're just gonna lockpick. I think you can pickpocket the key off of him too, but we don't have time for that. There's no time. You'll start to familiarize yourself as you play the game. What kinds of items are held in which containers? You'll find a lot of repair hammers in containers like this. You'll find a lot of food as like alchemy ingredients. You can't cook in this game. I think Skyrim's like the only Elder Scrolls game I can think of where you can actually cook food items. Oh, right. That's where the thing is revealed. But I'm just going to traipse about in his upstairs and just, you know, go through his stuff. Because we are the main character. And we can do what we want. You can cook items in Elder Scrolls Online. That's nice. I like that. I'll have to go on to Elder Scrolls Online at some point in the foreseeable future. Usually I'm not, like, big on MMOs. But, like... Oh! Well, that's unexpected. Hi. How are you? This has never happened to me before. Bye. Oh, what's this? Oh no! Look at all this bone dust. Look at all these skulls and this shovel. What could any of this possibly mean? Ooh, a macabre manifest. Oh no! It seems that Argamir, the detestable troglodyte that he is, has been looting from the nearby cemetery. And that's where he's getting his clothes from. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this. This is a short sword. It's really good. I'm gonna see if I can... Yeah? Yeah?
Pickpocket.
Nope. Maybe... Yeah. I swear to God, that's never actually happened to me in a playthrough before. That's amazing. Wonders never cease. But this is called the Debaser. Why it's called that should be pretty apparent by now. Drains willpower and endurance. Very, very useful. Okay, so we've learned Argamir's dirty, dirty little secret. And so now we're going to go back to Thorinir. Hey Thorinir, guess what?
Following me. Please, go away.
Guess what? Taken from the dead.
I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified. To think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased.
Yeah.
It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do?
Yeah, 'cause what kind of madman, what kind of debased sort of individual would ever loot items from the dead for their own profit? Who would do such a thing?
Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that.
Okay.
Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes, that's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else, as he had something important to do.
Eyebrow waxing appointment?
You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no, he wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
I guess I'll have to stop him.
Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry.
Eh.
I don't even want to look at it for another moment. I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources. I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
Yep. We're just going to take a look at some of our spells here. I think that one should do. So this quest has been turning out to be uniquely hilarious. I'm so happy that the fates have woven the playthrough in this manner. I think he had some idea. Of course he did. He's just saying all that because he got caught. It's actually rather ingenious. Act like the hapless victim. Unfriendly competition. So the Trentius family mausoleum has been unsealed. And, yeah. I've located Argamir, and he's with some guy. I don't know. Wait for it.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's
You
why I
don't
have
say.
this trap prepared for you.
Oh!
You'll notice the grave is already dug. This time it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something.
Dun dun
I'm
dun!
afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that is sad. Let me double check the difficulty here. Bump it up just a little bit. There we go. Oh, this is pathetic. Come here. Come here, Argamir. Come on. Come on. Try to fight. Good boy, Argamir. Good boy. Time to die now. Come on. Shh. Sleep now. So we might as well take the keys because, you know, why not? Respect the orc tradition. And how kind of him to dig us an empty grave to add something to. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. A little more. Eh. The ragdoll physics in this are really inconsistent. I just gotta drag, click, drag. You know what? Just pretend. Just pretend I'm putting them in here. Thud. Okay, so you actually have to take the shovel because, God forbid, the guards come in here and not be able to guess what happened. Aw, that's right, they do want to be buried together. Bros who ride together and die together. Okay. Time to reseal this tomb. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, in theory, the book should be all the proof that you need, but, you know, just don't question it. But yeah, that was unfriendly competition. Wasn't that a riveting adventure full of twists and turns? Ah, there was a good mace in there. I might swing back there at some point and take a look. Might do that. There you are.
Were you able to stop Argamir?
No, I died, unfortunately.
Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his. I've come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple.
Oh, how noble of you.
I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society.
You have my deepest condolences.
You risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
Now let's take a look at that ring. That is a very useful buff early in the game. 10 fire and frost resistance. Not bad for a reward.
Mercy. I won't forget that.
That's right, we did watch him go to the temple earlier. Now they'll be able to renovate the place and create an even bigger chamber for everyone to stand and stare blankly into space. It's a very important religious rite, you know. Alright, but let's see if we can find the mausoleum once again. See if we can find that mace. Because, I mean, I usually just stick a knife in Argamir's ribs and then dip, you know? Alright, let's take a looky. There's some pewter pots. There's a pickaxe. Maybe I will actually need to use this torch after all. Yes. Just going to comb the area. Oh, that's cool. We get to see their names. Interesting. No. Okay. Stone bodies, huh? So the little statuettes here. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Am I just not seeing it, or maybe it clicked through the place? I'll just give the place a little bit of a once-over. Maybe if I just... Bequeath unto me your secrets! The webby one? Yeah, let's look over at the webby one. You were right! Good on you, Humongous. Now let's just... there we go. Desecrate the grave. Caliban's Grim Retort. That is a very good mace. Elven. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. We love to see it. So, I want to check my blade skill. So, blade is at 30, blunt is at 22. It does more damage than Debaser. And these other three. I might just use the mace for a while. Why not? At least until my mercantile skill is high enough that I can sell it. But anyway, we are just going to store some items in our house, and then we're just gonna go back to the merchant quarter, the marketplace, and tell Jensine that we did her dirty work for her. That's right, absorb blunt with a mace is actually really good, if you can absorb the skill with said weapon. I guess we'll just put this here, and this. Oh, I also got a much better version of the Goblin Staff. It looks the same, but it's betterer. Anyhow. Oh yes, we cleaned out the ship sometime during the last stream, and it was very comical. Put this shirt away over here. Here we go. Yes, when you go to the Maria Elena, despite their very clear warnings for you not to jump onto it, they attack you, and rightfully so. Yeah, I did notice a lot of weird levels of detail with the goblin dungeons.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Yeah, whatever. So, yeah.
I am pleased that Thorinir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends.
Uh-huh.
Well done. This shovel will certainly confirm Agramir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should...
Along with the manifest. The manifest is not nearly as important as the shovel.
In your absence, Thorinir visited, and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agramir's sources.
Okay, I believe you.
He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices.
Fair for you, maybe.
Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now,
pay attention to that detail.
Waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us.
100 measly gold. Yeah, you can tell she's the one who runs the Merchants Guild.
I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir. He's a welcome member of our group.
Yeah, notice how once Thorinir's all like, oh no, really? Taken from the dead? No. They're like, his name will be absconded for the record. We will tamper with evidence in order to clear this guy's name.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I don't know if maybe...
Anything?
Maybe we will punch Jensine later, but we'll have to wait.
Well, have a look around.
Patience.
You've made a good bit of gold. That's a fair deal.
I'm gonna see if there's anything I can sell here. Sell this hand scythe.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay, so that was taken from the dead. What did you think of the quest? Riveting, no? And we got this mace, which I did not notice before. All in all, it's been a good ride. I'm gonna see if there are any spells that we can... Discount spells.
Good day. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Eh.
Farewell.
All right. Let's head on back to the arena and do some more arena matches. For money. I wonder what made them decide to make the teams blue and yellow instead of blue and red. Oh, that's probably why. Because red's the Imperial color.
Well met.
Hi, Donna.
I didn't come here to chat, blue team scum. Crawl home while you still can.
Love you too. Yeah, Agranax still looks like this. Just ignore it. He's not gonna be around for much longer anyway.
The yellow team ain't gonna fight itself, you lazy pit dog. You ready for a match or what?
No.
You must be downright determined to get yourself killed, huh?
Pretty much.
Okay then, head back up to the arena and try not to die before the gate opens.
I'll do my best. No promises. Might summon a skeleton to make things interesting.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Are you ready for a
Bloodbath.
The winner of this match will advance in rank.
Ooh.
The stakes are high. Pit dogs, show us what you're made of.
We better do well, I guess. Conjuration is so broken. I'm gonna save the charge on this mace for now and just do this instead. And then just shoot a snowball at you. So these matches are all the same across playthroughs. So you can strategize accordingly.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Brum, brum.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're no longer a pit dog. That's right. You've actually advanced in rank.
Woo.
Congratulations, Brawler.
This is our first faction upgrade. So as you can see, the little icon here has changed, and our fame has gone up a little bit. And now we're gonna see what Donna has to say.
Well, well, well. Still alive, are we? Amazing. I never thought you'd make it past the first combatant.
Thanks!
Just make sure you remember your place, Brawler.
I don't like you like that, Donna. Let's do a couple more matches.
You know what Brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing. Face it, kid. You're still a maggot. You need to keep fighting if you want to be somebody.
I love Owen.
Okay, Brawler, you know the drill. Head up to that arena and show him who's boss.
Owen doesn't have much to say to you, as of right now, during the quest line. But he might have some more insight later.
Good people of the Imperial City.
Okay, let's see. What are we dealing with here? Light shield, light armor.
This match is a battle of
Do.
the Brawlers. Let your voices be heard as these brave warriors
Fight for glory. Begin!
Begin!
But yeah, all these matches are arranged in the same way across playthroughs, so you can strategize accordingly. I think this guy's Imperial, but if he's Briton, my magic's not going to do much. Ow. Ow. Gonna summon a skeleton. Come on. Oops. There we go. Skeleton's awfully slow, though. Come on. There we go. Heal minor wounds. We'll just pop a couple of these. There we go. There we go. Lovely. It's also a really good idea to, in between the arena and here, to fire off some restoration spells before you get here. It's a good way to fit in some restoration experience.
4 wins is okay, kid, but it don't make you grand champion. Here's your payout. Now go clean yourself up before your next match.
Let's check on our gear. We're doing pretty good. Oh, but this could use some repair. Okay. And let's take a look at our skills. Alright, we're almost there with Conjuration. Illusion, Alteration, Mysticism. Let's try one
That
more.
Raymond's getting a little tight on you, Brawler. I think you need some exercise. What do you say? Ready for a match?
Are you saying I'm fat?
All right, Brawler. This next match is going to be a challenge. Turns out there are 2 wood elf sisters who always fight together. They're twins, actually. You gotta take them both out. Now get in there and show those tree climbers who's boss!
Are you efficient leveling? I'm leveling up my non-class skills quite a bit in between levels, if that's what you're asking. Of the Imperial City. Welcome to the arena. As I live and breathe, this is my dream come true. 2 elf twin sisters. Blue team combatant, I envy you. Alright, so... what we're gonna want to do is incapacitate this person first. We're gonna want to take this one out first because she takes pot shots at you constantly. There we go, see? Now the rest of this will be much easier. Let's summon a skeleton. Now we can focus all our energy on this one combatant. I find it a little odd that she isn't more angry that I just killed her twin sister. I guess that debunks the myth that they can feel each other's pain, eh? Woof. Alright, I think one more match and we'll advance in rank again. So, let's just go ahead and get our payment from Owen, and then we can table it for now.
Ah, those girls didn't stand a chance. Good job, Brawler. Here's your take. One more match and you'll advance again.
Yep. Yeah, this goes in 3s. Another reason I like the arena quest line. It's very streamlined. You always know what you're in for, basically. 3 matches per rank. So you can sort of shape your schedule around that. While we still have the chance, I wanted to go ahead and get a couple of recommendations for the Mages Guild in between these matches. They'll also give us a chance to buy some spells.
Hello there.
Alright. Putting this away. Guess I'll put this away too. I think there is an arena quest in Skyrim, but it's one of those paid mods. So. I'm not a huge a huge fan of paid mods. But I mean, if people want to buy them, it's none of my business. Okay, so far, we've got our recommendation from Bruma, and that's it. We're going to go and head on over to Cheydinhal and get our recommendation from there. Cheydinhal, the Cheydinhal recommendation quest is actually kind of fascinating. Oh, look, see the chapel there? If you were here last time, you'll notice how the windows were a bit wonky, but I fixed them. It's all working as intended now. Cheydinhal's gotta be one of my favorite cities in this game, just for the architecture alone. It's so beautiful.
Spare a coin.
Very infirm. I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet, but much like Skyrim, the guards have different emblems and armor depending on which town you're in. This is what Cheydinhal's looks like. Not exactly one of my favorite emblems, but I do like their architecture here. Now, where was the Mages Guild? I'm gonna have to rack my brain a little and look for it. Maybe it's this way? Oh, I didn't know you could do that by buying Anniversary Edition for $3. That's a Morrowind song.
Who? Why? Are you? Time is it?
Personally, I preferred it when Lucy and Flavia sang it. I'm totally lost, aren't I? Directionally challenged. That's the abandoned house. Oh yeah, no, cliff racers are fucking abysmal. I hate their guts. But the cliff racer drink, though. I wouldn't mind trying a cliff racer. I'm so stupid and lost. Oh, here it is.
Yes.
Okay. Fighters Guild is here. Where is the Mages Guild? I know it must be, like, around here. There we go. Right, okay. Go around the corner here.
Oh, hello.
Ugh, I feel so stupid. I'm usually able to find this place, but I get distracted. Oh, there it is. Yay. Save our progress here. Sorry about that. Chaden Hall always gets me turned around upside down. But this is the Chaden Hall Mages Guild. And
What is it, associate?
we need to talk to one of these guys to get our recommendation.
Hello, associate.
I didn't realize that was a chair.
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is.
Recommendation!
I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falkar about that.
Falkar. Ooh. I'm gonna take some of these.
Hello, associate.
He's gonna be in the basement over here. And by the way, you can access any room in the Mages Guild building with that Mages Guild key. That seems like a really huge security oversight to me, but, I mean, whatever. Well, except for this one. Except for doors like this one. But we're just gonna loot a couple of these boxes, these chests, rather, and then we'll look for Falkar at some point. Sweet rolls. They look like muffins in this game, but whatever. Is Deetsun a man or a woman? Deetsun is a woman. You will be able to tell... You'll know an Argonian woman by the raspy-ass voice.
Argonians say they have been called back to Black Marsh.
Hello,
To disappear into the swamp.
Not many folks know this, but the Argonian women are actually trying to invoke the spirit of Jojo Siwa. Where is Falkar? Where is that jackass? I never memorize the guy's schedule. Oh, you know what? He's probably in his study. In his stupid little room. So, while we're waiting for him to get his act together, we'll just go ahead and snooze. But yeah, all Argonian women in this game sound like that. Every single one. Now, where are you?
Hello, guildmate.
There you are. Hey.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
I am not here for a not recommendation.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Okay.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are.
All right.
There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it.
Oh.
If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall.
Oh
Why
no.
he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university.
Consider.
The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Deetsun should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Now, notice how this guy is dressed differently than most mages. He's got a lot of finery on him. He seems to think himself very important. But let's ask him some questions. Let's badger him. Badger him constantly.
Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection.
Tell me about Jadenall.
I am the chapter head of the Chaden Hall Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here.
I'm sure that's the case.
The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it. Perhaps killed it. We shall see.
Which decision could he possibly be referring to? It couldn't possibly have anything to do with a certain subdiscipline of conjuration. No, that'd be silly. That'd be silly.
It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry.
Slightly.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
And let's badger him some more about the recommendation.
I believe I explained your task very clearly. Find the ring. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words?
Smaller words, please.
I believe I explained...
Ah, you're no fun. Anyway.
Find someone else to bother, won't you?
And look, there she is.
Help you. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Hey, I need your help with this impossible, fable-esque task.
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again.
Not Vidkun!
I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key.
Okay.
And something extra.
Something
I
extra.
don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Why, look, she's given us a spell. But what does buoyancy do? Oh, would you look at that? It gives you water breathing and casts feather. Not only that, it's super cheap to cast.
Be careful, associate.
Even so,
Well met.
we are going to want to take our heaviest items, sort them by weight, of course. Take our heaviest items and start putting them away. Just going to... Yeah, so that's about... Because I feel like it. Alright, so... That's kind of the trick to this quest here. You don't want to end up like poor Vidkun. So, cast... Nice and simple. Take a look here. And we're just going to swim around. Oh, look, Nirnroot. Pick that up. Oh no, Vidkun. And as you can see here, it's like 150. But fortunately, we've cast that spell, so it is no problem for us to lift. I mean, I guess you could see what happens when you don't prepare for that and then just simply die like Vidkun. For roleplay purposes, I guess you could do that. It would be a very short playthrough, though.
Greetings, guildmate.
Oi, Dietzen. Where are you?
Greetings, guildmate.
Where did she go?
Is really skilled with her blade. It's a shame she doesn't compete in.
Oi,
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone.
I've been gone for like
It
3
may affect
minutes.
your recommendation. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part.
Lovely. Oh yeah, Vidkun, he got
He's
got.
dead? Oh, I knew it. I just knew something like this had happened. Falcar must have known, and yet he said nothing.
Nothing.
How could he allow this to happen?
Oh no.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry that you had to be a part of all of this.
I'm sorry I had to be a part of all this too. But recommendation, come on.
I'll admit it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. And after you left to go after that ring, well,
Aw.
I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falcar.
Really?
I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falcar directly.
Dietzon's really nice.
He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me.
What did he expect?
He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out.
Well, of course our days are numbered. That's what calendars are for.
I wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know.
Like any
I'll gladly send it to the council.
paperback erotica? Or cheap liquor?
I understand her parents are against her competing. Quite a shame.
That's the part that always confused me. It's like, what did he expect? He literally told you, go talk to Dietzen. She'll give you the key. It's like, bro. I always figured that, like, he was just waiting for an excuse to leave. Alright, so this is the guy's room. Just gonna look around. Mostly useless junk, but there is a potion of feather, ironically enough. Gargonian account. Couple scrolls. Gonna look in this chest. Nothing. And... oh! Would you look at that? A couple of based soul gems.
What's this? Black soul gems?
The best kind of
Oh
gem.
dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you.
No!
Them for my
I need
report to
them!
the council.
Ugh.
Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and
Nice.
include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Very good. Why don't you tell me about the Mages Guild, eh?
Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic illusion skills, but that's about it.
Grian Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, or...
I'm Ilanui. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician.
Okay, yeah, blah blah
May I
blah.
interest you in some of my fine wares?
Right, so that was the Chain Hall recommendation quest.
High and mighty.
A bit odd, isn't it, how the guy just stormed out for no reason? Gives you an impossible task that very well would have gotten you killed, and has some superb soul gems in his dresser. Is he just a superior enchanter, or something more?
Greetings, Guildmate.
Who knows?
Well met.
What's new with you?
But let's try
I
and
am
find some
Magician
spells.
Orentur of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Chaden Hall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank.
Yes, 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 whatever.
Let's do business.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of doing this Oblivion stream for the foreseeable future on Fridays and Saturdays, with a few exceptions, of course. Later this month, I might do a Wednesday stream, but you should probably expect, like, Friday and Saturday streams around this time, starting at 3. Ooh, open average log. Lighten load. Encumbering touch. Guard. Most of these spells are pretty expensive, so we're just going to ignore them for the time being.
Farewell.
Hello, Associate. Erwin, the Evoker. Good day.
And then we're going to run into this guy.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild Evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild.
That's
They
pretty
look much
awesome.
like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked.
Whoa.
My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education.
Fascinating.
I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Deidre.
Oh, thank you for the subscription, Chad Warden. I very much appreciate it.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I always appreciate the little bits of world building they add, like Redguard's negative attitude towards magic. They're usually really big on being warrior builds. It just reminds me of like some D&D races and classes that sort of break from the mold. Remote manipulation, eh? But we're just gonna buy a couple of these. Couple of these. And you know what? I'm just gonna buy these shell spells. Oh, and of course we need these too. I know that's a lot, but we need them. So, we've gotten our recommendation for Chain Hall. We learned a little bit about what may or may not be going on within the guild. It's difficult to say. Did I get everything? There we go. There we go. Yep, more or less a full spell book here. Those elemental shield spells will be very useful in the arena. Best you believe. Okay, we're going to head back to the waterfront, stash some of our loot, go back to the arena, and start knocking some skulls. Yeah, that's right. The Red Guards do have some magic sword ability. I remember reading a book about it in Daggerfall. Pretty interesting stuff. Put these away for the time being. I got a lot of potions, more than I know what to do with, actually. Put on my light raiment. I'm probably going to need to get this repaired. We're almost halfway to leveling up our witch class here. Oh yes, there's plenty of trash talk, or talking smack, to be had in the arena. You could say that it was almost built for that type of banter.
Well met.
Ah, crap. I forgot. We're just gonna jog over to a fighting chance and get this raiment spruced up before we go back. I didn't used to like Alteration as a magical school until I started like really getting into the different types of magic, and I realized that it's kind of broken.
What do you want?
Rude.
For the right price, I can make anything good as new. Bye.
Take a look at our raiment here. Yeah. So if your equipment degrades for long enough, it'll eventually start to lose its effectiveness. So, like, weapons will do less damage, and armor will protect you less. It's really a good idea to keep an eye on it. keep it within like 75 to 100% if you can help it. Alteration did used to have levitation, back when fast travel was a pipe dream.
Busy man, what is it? You beating those twins is a good sign. You got a lot of fight in you. Let me know when you're ready to get bloody again. Your next opponent is a Khajiit.
Khajiit.
Not one of the quick, jumpy ones either. This cat goes in heavy, usually with an axe. Now go get him.
Heavy armor, you say? Why, how interesting. I wonder what we could possibly do to slow this guy down.
Good people. Of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. The winner of this match will advance to the rank of Bloodletter. Wants it more, the yellow team or the blue team? Let's find out.
Da-da-da-da-da. Block. Hinder. Now he slows molasses. Come here, kitten. He's not exactly a looker, is he? I don't know if this guy is ugly per se. But he's certainly not the best example of Khajiit. I never understood why someone would want to pad themselves with more metal. Yes, their figure is more sturdy, but now they're much easier to hit. As they say.
Okay, so you can fight. Your new title is Bloodletter. You're getting into the real game now, kid. More gold for more blood. Don't disappoint me.
Woo! So now we're Bloodletter. Let's see what Donna has to say about it.
Ah, so it's Bloodletter now, is it? I remember when I achieved that rank so very long ago. I showed such promise, unlike yourself.
Uh-huh. Thank you for that very valuable input. Check up on our armor. Looking good. Yeah, I may want to use the mace for a while. Doing well with alteration. May want to bulk up on conjuration, or illusion, or mysticism.
You made it to Bloodletter, which is more than I can say for most people who step into that arena. Keep it up. The next opponent is a Red Guard. I've seen him fight with both a mace and a sword, so be ready for either one.
A melee guy, huh? It's fortunate that we have this mace. If we're lucky, he'll be wielding one and we can siphon some of his skill.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Weakness to magicka and drain health spells? Those do sound useful. I'll have to think about it. Right now, things aren't too difficult, so...
There's nothing better than watching two eager bloodletters fighting to the death for fame and glory. But enough talk. Let the battle begin.
Here we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. It's all coming together. One more hit.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
People,
Nice.
have a winner. All hail.
Oh, look! We're an apprentice in restoration. That's very important.
The combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earn it.
I think restoration is actually my favorite school of magic across most of the games.
That was a good fight, Bloodletter. You really showed that Red Guard who's boss. Here's your take. Now go clean yourself up.
I love a good bit of healing. And also in Skyrim, you can,
What do you want?
with mods, you can shoot laser beams at zombies. Some of my gear needs to be repaired, so we're going to do that.
Come on, Bloodletter. Don't lose your momentum now. Keep fighting. Your next opponent wears a heavy raiment, but attacks with a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a heavily armored wasp and has the temper to match. Careful.
All right. You know, something I've always wondered, can I leave the arena when there's a match coming up? I can! Yes, the buff attributes spells in Restoration are very vital in this game. Especially speed. Ah, it's nighttime. Oh well. I wonder. Did I get a soul trap spell yet? Yes, I did. We should go and fill up some of our soul gems. I think that would be a wise thing to do. Come and get it. Oh, look! It's one of those way shrines I was talking about earlier. Please bear with me with the lag, as I cannot seem to find a way to remedy it. I don't have any mods that are changing the landscape or anything like that. I think it's the grass. Way Shrine of Julianos. Oh, I think there's a dungeon over here. Cracked Wood Cave. There you are. Goblins! Goblins! Ugly sons of bitches. Only good goblin is a dead goblin. Yeah, I don't necessarily need a whole lot of skill in lockpicking since I just kind of am used to the minigame. But if you want to save time on it, it's definitely something to consider. And of course, there's the alteration spells of just unlock the thing. That is rude! I do not look the same as those goblins. I am a beautiful YA novel protagonist. Okay, but I think that should be enough souls for now. I don't have anything to use as an enchanter. I don't have access to enchanting services yet, so I'm just going to use this to recharge my weapons. Oh, right, and I think I'm able to use that. Yeah, we're gonna want to switch that up. Wait for my magicka to regenerate enough for me to cast that spell. Alright. And then we can go over to our house on the waterfront. Oh, well, since it's almost 8 o'clock anyway, might as well go to the market. Okay. Oh. Pfft. Might as well just do that. Nope.
Yes? I'm listening. Where'd you get that? That's remarkable. I like... Well, you're wasting... Don't waste your flattery on me. Oh, that... Don't... You can't scare me.
Farming Oblivion Gates for high-level intelligence magicka. That is an interesting strategy.
Let's do business.
I'll have to think on that when we actually get around to the main quest line, which could take a while.
I can repair almost anything. Good day.
You know what? I want to level up some of my conjuration while I can. I wonder if there's any decent conjuration spells.
Not bad.
Great.
Goodbye.
Well met. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Edgar, Eddie boy, come on. Ah, shit, these are so expensive. To be poor in Cyrodiil.
No deal. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Ugh.
Farewell.
You always gotta hit him right where it hurts. In the wallet. Ugh. But hopefully this will be somewhat useful. Summon a little scamp. Now we're gonna see if that match is still ready for us.
What are you waiting for? You signed up for this, maggot. Now get up to that arena and fight.
Oh yeah.
Get a move on.
Just checking.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome
To the arena.
to the arena. You came to watch these two bloodletters do what they do best, and they're dying to prove
See what we got over
that.
here.
So let
Okay.
the bloodletting begin.
And summon that scamp. Go get him, little guy. Go get him. Oh yeah, I forgot. Scamps can cast little spells. How adorable.
This match is mine.
Summon another little scamp. Oh, they only show up for like 20 seconds. Well, that's not useful. Let's try Major Wo- Oh, wait. I need a skill of that much for that. Okay, fine. We leveled up. Just gonna sling some spells at her. You know what? Let's test out this staff. A bit of a cop-out, I know.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Okay, so you killed the Breton.
Yeah.
Get a big head. Here's your payout.
All right, now we'll see how much of my skill grinding off screen has affected my stats. Not that much, all things considered. You've ascended to level 4. You've done things the hard way, but without taking risks, taking responsibility for failure. How could you have understood? Okay, well, we definitely need to up personality. Speed. Speed is good. And maybe some agility. It is a lot of +5s. I've been working diligently to up my stats. Alright, let's take a look here. Got a good amount of health, magicka, etc. Mysticism. Alright. I guess we're good here.
My red room got its paint job from fighters like you. After you disemboweled the next idiot, I
Ew.
want you to smear his blood all over the walls.
I mean, I would if I could.
Next up is a dark elf. I've Never seen him fight before, but he's got a bow as well as a sword. So be ready for a ranged attack.
Dunmer, so no fire spells. Ever. Oh, it's raining.
Good people of
Okay. Defend is a good one.
the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Just look at the yellow team's dark elf. You can see the murder in his eyes. Can the blue team's bloodletter even hope to survive? Let's find out.
Maybe some shock spells will help.
You're pathetic.
What's the term for Outlander in these games? An Enwa? I'm surprised he hasn't called me that yet. In Morrowind, I think, like, you can't walk 2 paces without someone calling you that. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum.
Good work, Bloodletter, or should I say Myrmidon?
Woo!
That's right, you've risen in rank. You know how it works. More blood, more gold. Here.
Myrmidon.
My. Look at the Myrmidon. Who are you fighting against up there? Cripples and skooma addicts?
Sometimes.
Someday they'll give you a real challenge.
Okay. So we're Myrmidon now. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a dog. Drink some alcohol. For no particular reason other than because I feel like it. And how much gold we got? 500 something? That's fine. Yeah, maybe I should wait for this stuff to wear off before I go back into the arena.
What is it, citizen?
What other quests are there to do? I guess we could go for another recommendation quest. There's a few that are kind of interesting.
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind.
Going for an old beggar.
You know what? The recommendation quest in Anvil is easy enough. We could probably get that out of the way in like half an hour or so. And I don't think I've taken you guys to see Anvil in this playthrough yet, so we'll get the chance to do that as well. And before you ask, no, we are not going to talk to the Prophet yet. All things in good time. Maybe put this away for now. Where are my leather greaves? There we go. And then we're just gonna repair this. get our cutlass. And now we're heading out. All the way to Anvil, past Skingrad, this town that nobody ever goes to. Don't worry about it, it's not important. Completely meaningless. Here we go. City of Anvil. I've always loved the city of Anvil. It reminds me a lot of St. Augustine, actually. Or just any of the towns that are closer to the equator. Mostly because of the tiled roofs and the seagulls and the beach. We're just gonna steal some of their alchemy supplies. Oh, that's right. This is a mod I installed where you can just access alchemy station things easily. Isn't that nice? But it makes it difficult for them to pick up. Still haven't figured out how to do that yet. This cutlass is sick.
Well met, guildmate.
Fin Gleam. Is that the helmet that is somewhere in the ocean over there? Sounds familiar. The Mages Guild largely doesn't care whether or not you take all of their things, so you might as well. They're very lax about you taking all of their silver. Cyrodiil has a startling amount of silver. Just take some of these items. Let's take this. And then we're gonna go upstairs, which is the topmost floor. Lots of nice things here. Nice things that we are going to take because we do not care. Lot of good scrolls. Lot of good scrolls. In theory, we could loot a bunch of these clothes and sell them as well, but for now, I'm just focusing on these. Ooh, a silver longsword. Cyrodiil has almost as much silver as Spain did in like the 14 to 1500s, which could account for inflation. All right, downstairs we go.
Well met, guildmate.
And we're gonna wait for this broad to show up. She does alchemy or something.
Hello.
There she is.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process.
Listen to this woman here. Ask her about it.
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls,
Oh?
this is a serious matter
Huh.
that has consequences. Are you prepared?
I am ready.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road.
Should be called the
Several
Silver
found
Road.
merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently. With
Oh no!
The Council has asked that I put a stop to it.
I hope it's not Falmer.
You are going to help me do so.
Isn't that kind of dangerous for a fucking initiate to do?
Indeed, it may well be. I see no reason to shelter you from situations the Guild deals with on a daily basis. This is the important work, the work that matters. I have no time for Guild recruits that are useless in the field. This will be an excellent way for you to prove yourself. As you are new to the Guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member.
Even if you were in full Mage's Guild garb. Despite the fact that we can all recognize you as a member of the Guild, no one else will.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims.
Ooh.
You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and
Okay.
speak with Ariel Gerard.
Ariel Gerard.
She will give you further.
That's a Breton name. Okay, so Cara Hill's actually my favorite member of the Mages Guild in this game. She's the only one who's like actually treating this with the weight that it deserves.
You too.
Everyone else is all like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and do my dirty work. Go do my laundry, peasant. Fetch my coffee. Be my bitch." But this woman, she's like, no, if you're going to join the Mages Guild, you need to be competent enough to handle, like, actual work. In many ways, I kind of wish that people like her were the ones that ended up as Archmage. But alas, much like real life, the competent folks do not get promoted. Okay, so, you might notice a bit of a lag up here. Anvil, at least on my computer, has a notoriously bad, like, FPS. And I think it has to do with the fact that it has more grass around here than almost any other part of the province. Deetsan's good too. Deetsan's good too, but I like Cara Hill for the reasons I've stated. Because, I mean, I know for us it's like a fun romp. You know, the Mages Guild questline, but the characters themselves should be treating this like a serious matter. Also, if you see some stuff loading in the background, that is because I am running this on a computer that is slowly starting to become a potato. So, please be patient. But yeah, it's a gorgeous landscape. Lag or no lag. Oh, and that those stables that we saw back there, they sell white horses. They're the second fastest horse in the game. Second only to the black horses. Don't ask me how that works. But we're walking into this inn now. Oh yeah, the high elf prankster guy and his friend are good too. Okay, so you can talk to this person or some of the other patrons first, but I'm going to do something that makes it seem a little more interesting, so...
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you?
Well, hello there!
Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there.
I mean, I'd rather talk to you.
You are a traveling merchant, nothing more.
Uh-huh.
Do not say otherwise to anyone.
Yeah,
Hello, friend.
merchant
I'm
travels.
afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please
yeah.
excuse me.
Sorry, I got distracted by the mage with the caramel hair.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night? Can I interest you in some of my wares? Pleasure doing business with you. Be seeing you.
You know where to find me.
Put that back, you worthless thief. Hello. Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn.
Okay, get me a room.
Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll.
My whereabouts are none of your damn business.
Of course. It's none of my business, is it? I merely ask out of concern. If you're a merchant, you should be wary. There have been problems recently.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
Okay, now watch this. Watch how silly this is gonna be. Wait, which room am I even going to? Ah, crap. Did I not even buy it this time? Son of a...
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Are you in? Right.
Ah, just shut up already.
Goodbye.
Now, I'm just gonna run up here and sleep for a couple of hours. Surely, nothing will happen while I'm taking a nap here.
Pardon me. Did I hear you
What
say
the
that
fuck?
you're a traveling merchant?
Excuse you? And also, no, I said no such thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps I heard incorrectly. Excuse me.
Creep. The service here is terrible.
Virtuous visitors to Ray Shrines of Killereth may receive blessings of agility. See you.
Be seeing you.
Ugh.
So what's this about?
How goes it?
Not bad.
Oh, you want me to adjust the volume for the in-game stuff? Yeah, I can do that for you. Maybe just, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why this wasn't up here before. I usually set it up this way beforehand.
Take care.
Take care.
How's that?
Quickly, you must speak.
That better?
Quickly, you must speak.
All right. It should be safe to speak here.
Yeah?
Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch.
Whatever you say.
I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage.
Okay.
Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly.
Yeah.
Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
I mean, I usually rest better when there's... Oh. Never mind. Forever alone. So yeah, it's really weird how that totally inconspicuous Altmer lady just accosts you in your own room for no real reason. Like, imagine that. Imagine you go and rent some place at the Hampton Inn because you're going to like a store runners expo or something, and then someone breaks into your room and is like, "Hey, I heard you're a merchant." It's like, what the fuck, woman? Oh yeah, there's a lot of aloe vera in these parts too, so if you're going to go the alchemy route, that's a good way to get potions. Fun fact, aloe vera is actually really good with treating burns as well. Alright, bitch, what do you want?
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler.
Oh no.
I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
Uh-huh, yeah. Oh gosh, you're boring. Hold on. Come on. Come on. I can believe that she took down merchants, because merchants usually don't know how to defend themselves. Like, the second she ran afoul of an adventurer, or like a merchant that used to be an adventurer, she would have fucking died.
You have my ear, citizen.
Alright, so let's see where our so-called backup it was. Eh? Where did they go? Did they not even leave the building?
You're a sneaky looking sort.
I wonder. Hey! What's up?
You've done well. The Gold Road should be a little safer for now. You should return to Anvil and let Carahill know the work is complete. We'll remain here and clean things up.
Another reason I don't like battle mages. They're completely useless.
Bye.
Ah, but those eyes, though. Anyway. I did run past them, but quite honestly, they should have been able to keep up. Come on, everyone's going to be running down the Gold Road. Everyone's going to be running during this quest. Are you kidding me?
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found?
It was a woman.
A she, you say? And she's dead.
I guess.
Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Rammus.
Thank you.
Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people.
She's great. But yeah, tell me about the Arcane University.
Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild.
Like, imagine not being allowed into one of the Harvard schools unless you get a recommendation from every other university in each region. Like, you have to get Pacific Northwest region recommendation, Texas region recommendation, Georgia.
Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us.
Hold on, what?
Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts.
I'm sorry, the man who banned necromancy's first name is Hannibal? Yeah, alright, fine.
Farewell.
It is like Pokemon badges for university.
Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker.
Yeah, shut up.
Be seeing you.
Spells.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild.
Spells.
Good day.
I think I'll just wait around here for a little bit. Wait around. Okay. Now. So, what have we learned from this recommendation quest? Well, we learned two things. One, that battle mages aren't exactly effective. Two, someone is getting people to murder merchants in the dead of night. Maybe she was acting alone, maybe she wasn't. But I do find it very telling that she was able to use magic. But at least we got to do something semi-productive with our time. Gotta wait for these guys to mosey on and give me some spells.
I greet you, Thorin.
There we
I
go.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Get some of these spells here. Maybe. Yeah. Athletics, illusion, security. She did pick a good spot for it. Let's see. Leech health. Minor magic resistance. It requires a lot of magicka, though. So maybe another time.
Thank you.
You too.
That's another thing. If she had ever strayed too close to Kvatch, wouldn't... Ah, never mind. That's a spoiler.
Hello,
Anyway.
I hope I can help. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I'm sure you do, pal. I'm sure you do.
Take care.
Okay, I think it's high time that we took a break. So I'm going to go and get some water, stretch my legs a bit. I suggest you do the same. We will be right back. Okay. We are back for the time being. So there is going to be a moment within the next hour or two where I'm going to need to step away to move some things around the domicile. But for now, let's get back to the game. So, to review. We have done 3 out of 7 recommendations. We've done 3 out of 7 of the recommendation quests for the Mages Guild. And so far, we have learned that the guild is a mess. A lot of incompetent people in charge. A lot of discontent within the ranks. And a weird, looming threat in the background. Which I'm sure will only become more apparent as time goes on. But for now, let's head on back to the market, sell some stuff, and then get some more arena matches out of the way.
You have my ear, citizen.
Going for an old beggar.
It is good to see you again.
Yes, another day in Cyrodiil. In terms of streaming different games, I'm definitely open to it. I was actually planning on doing a an October sort of stream, play a little bit of Vampire the Masquerade, since it's about as old as this game is, and there's a couple of mods that might be fun to try out.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
But for now, I'm just going to be focusing on Oblivion for the next month or two. Although I may add in the Vampire the Masquerade one in October.
That's a good deal.
Sell a couple of these.
And you a fine transaction.
Lot of silver to sell.
You've that's a
It's a little tedious, but it's a good way to make a bit of gold on the side.
that's a
I'll sell the sapphire just because. Yeah, I am a fan of the older PC games, not least because they demand much less of your computer.
thank you. Please return.
Don't get me wrong, I love me some stuff like Baldur's Gate 3 and what have you, but it's just so massive with graphics and RAM demands. That's right, gotta get the light raiment from the house. Just gonna keep jumping like this. What a sight. Pick up the mace. That should do it. Blade alteration and conjuration. Yep.
you.
Okay. Gonna go back over to Owen, have him yell at us some more.
All right, Myrmidon. Time to stop messing around. You ready to teach those yellow team scumbags a lesson or what?
Woo!
Don't be fooled by your next opponent. The little dagger he uses is actually a powerful enchanted weapon called Shimmer Strike. Now go get him!
That weapon is so fucking useless. What's the point of having a weapon that just makes your enemy glow? I don't understand.
Good people of the Imperial City.
This is gonna be quite easy.
To the arena. The yellow team's combatant has slain many opponents with his magical dagger, Shimmer Strike. Let's see if the blue team can end.
I'm not sure which vampire game you're referring to, but Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines at least, is very particular. It's got the cover art with the blonde Harley Quinn looking chick at the beginning, like on the Steam page. Oh, this is so sad. Can we get an F in the chat for this poor sod? I guess he's using that dagger because he can't see me.
We have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
I guess you told that wood elf what you thought of his magic dagger, huh? Here's your gold. Nice going.
What is it with you guys' obsession with me calling the opponent ugly? Everyone is ugly compared to Vanessa. It's a given. They don't need to be reminded.
You're hungry, Myrmidon. I can see it in your eyes. You ready to?
No, I got a snack over
You
here.
ready for another match?
It's keeping me sated.
No surprises with this next one. Just a high elf with a chip on her shoulder. Get up to that arena and make her beg for death.
Okay. As you can see, Owen is giving us more details on our opponents. Could it be that he's growing to respect us?
To the arena.
No, of course not.
You came here for a fight, and a fight you shall have. But talk is for the weak. You want blood? Lower the gates.
Come on. Let's go. Let's see, does she use any spells? No? Alright. Then let's spam some of these. Aw, cute, we have matching shields.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Strange thing about this basin. Doesn't have a whole lot of liquid in it. But I guess that's graphics limitation.
Altmer. They act all high and mighty until you leave them in a pool of their own blood. Here's your gold. Go take a breather.
That line always bothered me because it sounds like he's speaking from experience. You ever had to fight Altmer in a war, Owen? You got a chip on your shoulder? Maybe?
You're cutting through the yellow team like a knife through scrib jelly.
Scrib
One
jelly.
more fighting, you'll advance to warrior rank. You might be ready, but the...
Okay, so it's late.
Get a move on.
just crash here for a little while. He might be from the Legion. I'm pretty sure he's a Red Guard. But yeah, he might be from the Legion, since they take folks from all over Tamriel, I think. How many more fights till the battle with the Ginger? I assume you're referring to Donna. You need to do that when you are, I think, at hero rank. I think that's maybe 2 or 3 ranks away, I'm not sure.
You're cutting through the yellow team like a knife through scrib jelly. One more fighting, you'll advance to warrior rank.
No, I'm assuming he's a Red Guard because of his voice actor. Totally different.
You might be ready, but...
Oh, come on. Just a little longer. Okay. All right.
You're cutting through the...
Shut up. Give me a match.
The next opponent is your standard axe-armed orc. He's in a heavy raiment and looks pretty fit.
Fit.
Nothing you can't handle.
All right. Maybe use a bit of the shield spell. Yes, the rain is showing up from inside this arched tunnel. Don't worry about it.
People of the Imperial City, welcome to
I find it very telling that they never wash this arena.
Everyone loves an advancement match, so let's watch as these two brave Myrmidons face off in a battle to the death. Combatants, to arms!
Nice. Alteration increased. And we're just gonna make it harder for this guy to move around. And of course, we can't forget this. But yeah, the character overhaul mod I installed doesn't favor orcs or similar races very much. I don't know why. Must have something to do with the models. Am just hindering touch here. Come on. How's my destruction skill looking? Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Soon we'll be apprentice level, so... Spam a couple of those. Wow. Okay.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now.
Oh, I get really locked in these matches? Yes, I do. I get sort of a one-track mind when someone crosses my kill zone. What? No. I didn't say anything.
There are few things scarier than an orc with an axe, but you didn't even flinch. That victory brings you up to warrior rank. Well done.
Aw, thank you. I like to think that I have learned some of the best ways to streamline combat in this game. Shields, well, you know, you don't really have a choice in terms of one-handed weapons other than to use a shield in your offhand. You can't use a weapon in your offhand, but you can use a shield. And it's just very, very handy to just time the strikes.
You're a warrior now. That ain't no joke. They may not know your name, but the people out there, the spectators, they know you now.
They see you in their dreams.
To see you. So go out there and give the people what they want.
What do they want? Good music.
I've seen the next one fight before. She's a Nord, very quick, very strong. She favors a longsword and knows how to use it. Don't underestimate
her. Did we advance in rank? Yes, we did. We're in warrior. Alright, I do need to step out for just a second. I will be right back. Oh, sorry about that. In hindsight, it was probably a bad idea for me to schedule this on grocery day. So, in light of that, I might just focus these on Saturdays and Sundays, maybe Wednesdays. You know, just so that I don't leave you guys hanging like that, because it's going to be consistently happening. How do you guys feel about the blue screen BRB thing? Because if you like, I can just pause it. How are we doing? All right.
What are you waiting for? You
Okay, very good.
gotta move on.
Let's go.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome
To the arena.
Raise your voices in cheer as we lower the gates.
Right, the Nord with the Nord with the sword, you could say. Right. So, right, they're resistant to frost, so just spam a couple flares. That should be fine.
Face their destinies.
Yes, I did run here! I don't like to spend too much time putting things away. Second trips are for chumps. It's a good thing I have so many of these potions. But I should probably... Ooh! There we go. But yes, I am absolutely one of those people that turns themselves into one of those bellhop carts because they don't want to go back for a second trip. It's the only way. Of course, it is no trouble. Besides, someone needs to put this Nord in the ground. Oh! What's that? Oh, hey, I think I hear Sovngarde calling you. I think our shield's broken. Hey, lady, you want to meet Ysgramor? I can help you with that.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
It's funny, I'm usually not even that competitive, but it's just... the comedic potential is too ripe for me to pass up.
You left that Nord in pretty rough shape, warrior. They'll probably have to ship her back to Skyrim in pieces.
Good.
Nice work. Here's your take.
Alright, so we're definitely gonna need to repair that shield, right? Yep, broke as a joke.
Look at you. You keep coming back for more.
Damn
All
right.
warrior. You ready for a match?
I am.
Ah, spellcasters. That's what this next one is.
Okay.
A high elf sorceress or something. Just get in close and stab her a few times. That'll teach you.
Alright. Altmer always throw me for a loop in this game. Now, in Skyrim, if you'll remember, they're weak to shock. Or, no, resistant to shock. They're resistant to shock, but in this game, I think they're weak to fire, frost, and shock. which can be a bit confusing at times if you're used to one system and not the other.
City, welcome to the arena. These warriors want nothing more than to please you. And if they fill their opponents with suffering and pain at the same time, all the better.
I love the announcer guy. It's a shame you never get to meet him. Okay, we need to get the shield together. What if everyone is the Dragonborn? But there's just no dragons? You know, that would explain why everyone except the player can wear that amulet. Okay, that was embarrassingly easy. What the hell? I was barely even trying. What the hell? And let me remind you, gameplay is mid, so it's not my doing. I guess the yellow team is so eviscerated that they're bringing out the bench warmers.
Another high elf has been taught the meaning of humility thanks to the blue team's #1 warrior. You really earned your keep this time.
Yes. Oh wait, it's because she was a mage. Right. Unless you're really good with the magic thing, or you have like a multi-class kind of thing going on, you know, mages are really weak to melee hits.
One more match is all you need to advance again, up to gladiator rank.
Okay, so there's
Most
two
combatants never make it that far.
2 or 3
You're the
ranks
exception, aren't
upward
you?
before we get to teach Donna over there a lesson.
Your next opponent is the most savage, blood-crazed orc I've ever seen.
Second
And
most.
believe me, I've seen a lot of them. This will not be fun. She'll come out of that gate with a warhammer the size of a child, and she'll swing it until your head explodes. Don't let that happen.
That description always gets me. Always gets me. But you heard the man. We cannot allow ourselves to get hit by that hammer.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. This is an important match, for the winner will advance to the esteemed rank of
Gladiator.
So, without further ado, let the battle begin.
So I think it's usually, at this point, it's like a glass warhammer. Yep, sure is. My, but you're an ugly-looking one, aren't you? But then all orcs are ugly.
Ha! You'll never take me down.
Come on. The glass weapons are so weird in this game. They look like Jolly Ranchers. Now, I don't know how old you guys are, but I am just old enough to remember the Jolly Rancher lollipops before they got discontinued. These days, they just have the little hard candies. But this looks like a green apple Jolly Rancher, if I've ever seen one. Just need to get a couple of these potions in. It doesn't actually do much damage if you block it on time. She's trying to heal herself, but it's not working. Do I have any poisons? Yes, I do. Let's try this on for size. Come on. Almost there. Getting a little bit risky, but I don't mind. Just need a little more. Oops. Another thing, you can use these pillars as like a buffer between you and your opponent. Oh, wow. That's embarrassing. How very embarrassing for you.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
You hit that orc so hard, her mother in Orsinium started bleeding. That victory advances you to the rank of gladiator. Enjoy the gold.
I will.
So it's gladiator now. Oh, I do long for the day when you can prove your true worth to me in the arena. Until that day comes, you are nothing.
Oh man, I forgot to see what she had to say about the warrior rank. Oh well. C'est la vie.
You did it! You made it to gladiator rank, same as me.
Woo!
Here's to a long, successful career, my friend.
Yay.
Farewell, my friend. May your blade always...
We're at gladiator. Getting there. We've got 18 fame, so we're fairly well known now. We are fairly well known. Need to level up blade and conjuration at some point. Or illusion, for that matter. Let's go get this armor repaired. Maybe work on a quest or two. I think I know just the quest. It'll be very entertaining.
Welcome to a fighting chance. Let me take a look at what you've got. Good day.
Do we have anything to sell? I don't think we do. That is more than fine. May need to get some more repair hammers when we get back, though.
May I help you?
Isn't Ida Lenormand
She's nuts. Her hobby is falling from high
Vintius
places.
has the best bookstore in the city.
So I've heard.
Heard any news?
That Ida of Lenormand. I hope we run into her someday. Someday. Let's go into the so-called Mystic Emporium.
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Anyway,
I
spells.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
We need this.
I can't make that deal.
Ugh.
I can't do that.
Bro. Throw a dog a bone. Weakness to fire. That might be useful later on. Major to spell. Eh.
Thank you for your patronage.
Okay.
You...
Head on back to the house. I wonder when they're finally going to clean up these bodies. Listen, the haircut was always like that. The mod just makes it more apparent. Put that away. Get a couple of these repair hammers. A debaser. That should do. Lovely. Now, we are going to head off to Leowin. We need a recommendation from Leowyn at some point.
What is it?
I'll admit, I don't care very much for Leowyn. I don't really like swampy areas in general. Swamps are not my cup of tea. But I will admit that a swamp is much more interesting than other kinds of terrain can be. But yeah, you can see it has its own flavor with the way the buildings look. It's not bad. It's not bad. And before we do anything else, we're just gonna start rifling through people's shit. Look in this desk. Anything in here? We need those. Oh. Yeah, baby. I don't know who this belongs to, but it's mine now. Now we ballin'. Now we ballin'. Oh! That's right. Chainmail armor is some good armor. Yes, that is the female variant and what it looks like. I don't understand it either. Just ignore it. I think I'm going to go ahead with the leather shield. But now we've got a good bit of armor to protect us. Yeah, Oblivion was definitely more ambitious with its towns, but I think by the time they started making Skyrim, they understood their limitations a lot more. Daggerfall is kind of ridiculous, if you've ever played it. They definitely tried to make it seem like a big world, but, like, most of the counties are kind of the same, functionally. You could stay in one, like, area and then just do all of the guild quests. And I did, at one point. Okay, now, this character we're about to look at, he usually has a very unfortunate looking face. I want to see what he looks like now that we have the mod.
She seems to have real issues with it. What?
Oh my god. I think he might actually look even worse now. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. You could land a dragon on that forehead.
Greetings, wizard.
What have you been up to?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago.
This lady seems like she's speaking fairly well, right?
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Wrong.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no, you seek words.
Yes, words.
Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words.
Yes.
Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away.
Yes.
The
You need
words
to
will
lock
never
the
come
voice
and
away.
stop. Would you lift your hands to help another?
Oh.
To help me find the words?
Words, words, words.
Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest.
Okay. Let's, talk to her a bit more.
She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times. Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild.
Uh-huh.
It is our stronghold, our sanctuary.
Okay.
You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it.
Alright.
Let me see your hand. I see the city in the hand.
Okay.
And the hand in the stars. The tower guards the gate, but the gate holds the key. The king is the key.
All right.
And the hand guards the king.
As you can see, De Gale is not all there at the moment. Although these dialogue options seem the same as they do when you finish the quest.
The guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you. Always been waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah, no, if it looks like her face is all bee stung, it's because they're all living in her hair.
Greetings, guildmate.
Oh my gosh, who could possibly be responsible for taking the woman's amulet?
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Your boss is crazy.
I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, her seer's stone is missing.
Seer's
The
stone.
one thing that has kept her
She
visions
sees
at bay.
things.
And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function.
Apparently.
We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation.
Right, right.
Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to De Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone?
Oh my gosh, who could possibly...
Farewell.
Who could possibly be responsible for this?
What can I do for you?
Come on, dipshit. Tell me where the stone is.
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it?
Ugh.
They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer.
Do you even know what facade
Yeah,
means?
I know all about it. I overheard Agata and De Gale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already?
How very ableist of you.
She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile.
Excuse me?
And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire.
Huh?
Not even a tombstone over his head.
What?
At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity.
Huh?
I know. I get way too fired up over this.
Uh-huh.
It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit. That's all.
Yeah, and I'm sure you would make a wonderful replacement. For fuck's sake.
See, things will change.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Yeah, your crazy landing dish forehead apprentice knows where the stone is.
So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about De Gale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and De Gale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar. Take care.
I find it so telling that he's all like, she shouldn't be in charge if she's only kept sane and kept from blathering with this, by this necklace, and then he proceeds to blather on as if he doesn't possess a filter. It's very telling. So we're just gonna unlock a couple of these rooms. Look around. A lot of books here. Is that? No. Anything in here? No. Gotta love Bethesda games. So much useless junk. So much. How can we possibly hold all of these useless items? Nice. And then we're gonna get these soul gems. Another reason you should join the Mages Guild early on. Free soul gems. You can just take them.
Hello, guildmate.
Alright, this is the Gale's room, I believe. Oh, no, you don't.
Seek more from me, child? It is as I have seen.
Uh-huh.
I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness, bring silence to the voices so loud.
So eloquent.
I know where you must go. Blood ran blue and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies. Waiting to be found.
Gonna give me a name, sweetheart.
What was my sire's must be mine if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Stone. Alright. So yes, that was complete and utter gibberish, but we must decipher this gibberish in order to find out where to find the Seer Stone. Yes, she is about to cry because she is at her wit's end, literally and figuratively. I wonder what exactly is causing her to lose her ability to speak clearly, like coherently. Is it regular Sheogorath brand mind, you know, mindfuckery, or is it like a specific condition?
Goodbye.
It's hard to say.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah,
She's led such...
Okay, well, let me just... Maybe the player character's journal. Yes, the fort, of course. Yeah.
What do you want?
Too much skooma, huh? Possible. They did say that skooma is like a spiritual experience. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. And there goes the Black Horse Courier. We're just gonna run along. Hopping along. But yes, this is the Leowen hold, I guess you could say. A lot of, you know, regular trees as well, but there's a lot of swamp areas. Climbing up this mountain. Yep. Going this way. Hoppity hop. Almost there, hopefully. Here's some ingredients for alchemy. Those green caps are really good for luck, I think. Fortify or restore luck, if I remember correctly. And there's the fort. This is DeGale's father's fort. There are many like it, but this one is his. Alright, now there should be somebody waiting to kill me. There we go. Oi, back off. Now we're just going to head inside. Sneak for a little while, because that might make things easier for us. Now, how do our skills look here? Oh, we're almost an apprentice in destruction. We're going to need to get that locked in. Sneak attacks. Gotta love them. I believe this is the way out, so we're just going to go this way. Once you level up in acrobatics high enough, you can block and then press the jump button to roll. I've always liked that mechanic in this game. Oh, what am I thinking? I should be putting on a life detection spell. There we go. Yeah, you're gonna see that a lot. Well, I'm glad my constant yapping is appealing. Yeah, keep having your exposition talk. Just keep going. Now, I assume these are like just outlaws or brigands or something. Just people on the fringes of society outside of the law, using this fort as a home base because it's easy and cheap. All right, gonna go through here now. Shh. Oh. Oh. Jump. And no air. That's never happened before.
I understand the fighter's skill is higher.
Yes! Apprentice in Destruction. Now we can cast this. I want to see how it works. He's got some steel armor, but it's not going to help him much. Aw, thank you. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the stream. That is the whole point of this. Okay. Now, coming up here, we're going to come across something that's going to feel a little bit like a jump scare, but I will do my best to be diligent for it. Most bandits in Skyrim do not do this. They don't simply, like, shoot the breeze. And when they do, it's usually unique. Oof! Alright. Let's, pack it in. Yeah, holding your shield up counts as attacking, so you need to actually drop your shield to switch weapons. It's stupid, but, you know, just how it is.
Do your worst.
Show me what you've got.
Oblivion Dungeon scared you as a kid? Yeah, it's strange the kinds of things that can frighten us when we're really, really young. I can think of a few games off the top of my head that were like that for me. Come on. Get that key. Very important.
Where are you?
Oh. Uh-oh. How sad. But yeah, I was planning on maybe doing some more of the arena quest line and maybe a couple of side quests before calling it a day. I do plan on streaming it tomorrow, so Maybe another hour or two. Let's just summon a skeleton. Make short work of these boys. Whoop! Nice try, jackass. Stop it. Ugh. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I'm not going to be using archery very much in this playthrough, as you can see. Melee and magic for the most part. Okay, so we're going to be looking through these coffins for the seer stone, but I think there's another item in one of these. I want to see... Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and wait an hour. Nice, quick, easy way to heal. And equip this. There it is, Battle Axe of Souls. And 3, 2, 1, yeah.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
You could do that, but it only knocks him unconscious. Isn't that lovely? Alright, let's wait for this jackass to wake up. Oh, it's so pathetic. Come on.
Look, just stop right there, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now.
Why? Why do you even care?
I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted.
Ew.
That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place
Oh,
and
okay.
step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way?
It's always the stupid
Why
ones
are
that
you
have the
trying
biggest
to ruin
delusions of...
everything?
It's always the stupidest ones that have the biggest delusions of grandeur. He was so certain that he was getting out of there alive. There we go. Yes, but now that Sakura... Now that... What was her no? What was her last name? Sakura something... Uchino? Now that Sakura's better-looking cousin has been eliminated, we will go over to Leowyn once again. I'm pretty sure every town has a graveyard, which is nice. Boop.
Greetings, guildmate.
And here we go.
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be
With
seen,
those ears,
our
I
work
doubt it.
may begin.
Just take the stone, damn it.
Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stones so that the voices can be shut out.
Uh-huh.
Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation.
Thanks.
Though I must warn you, I've seen things in your future.
Ooh.
Things which may be, and things which will be.
Okay,
It will
Charles
be up
Dickens.
to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands.
Right. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, she doesn't sound all that different with the seer stone than without it.
Be seeing you.
Well met. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
But yeah, Leowyn obviously specializes in mysticism spells.
Nice to meet you. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Do I have a Dispel Other spell? I'll need to look at that really quick. I do not. I should consider it.
Let's do business.
Spell Other. Nice.
Thank you. Come. May all.
That will come in handy later. Okay, so now we've gotten 4 out of 7 of the recommendations for the Mages Guild. As you can see, there was a lot of corporate politics involved in that. And people who, wanting to achieve their ambitions, decide to screw others over. And magic is vaguely involved. So it's back to the house we go. Woo! Probably gonna do another few advancements in rank at the arena. Battle Axe of Souls. I mean, it's not a bad weapon, but it's like takes up a lot of inventory space, and I already have the Soul Trap spell, so it's like, eh. Get the steel cutlass again. We're almost ready to level up. So we're going to be on level 5. Alteration 33, Conjuration. Doing all right with those. Probably go ahead and do some more arena matches. Get our rank up a bit.
Well met.
Gladiator. It's not very often I get to call somebody that. You're doing the blue team proud, kid. Now go kill somebody before I get all weepy.
Match.
Listen up. This next match is an outrage, but there's nothing I can do
right,
about
this
it.
fucking...
You've got 3 opponents this time. You have to beat them all.
I hate this one.
They're Argonian prisoners brought here from Black Marsh. They've been told they have to kill you in exchange for their freedom. I don't know what crime.
This is totally illegal.
But it's your life or their freedom. The choice should be pretty clear. Get going and watch yourself.
Now, what he doesn't tell you about this is that they are very good at the hand-to-hand skill. So despite having 0 weapons, they will do quite a bit of damage. Let me see what I can do about this. We got the greater powers, of course, to fall back on. We got the burdening spells, touch of rage. Let's see what kind of spells I have that could be of use. That might be promising. Consume health. That's pretty good. Shocking burst, huh? Maybe I could use that. Definitely gonna want to use the mace.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. It looks like the yellow team has pulled a fast one by replacing their combatants.
This is so illegal.
Arconian prisoners. This should be interesting.
Ugh. Alright. Let's go. So depending on the difficulty, this will either be easy or it'll be hell. But it seems that this mace has made short work of them, so that's nice. Honestly, I don't know why the rules even apply to them in terms of looting. They're not even supposed to be here in the arena.
Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Ugh, but you gotta feel bad for those poor bastards.
The yellow team surprised even me with that match. 3 against 1.
Yep.
I guess they didn't know who they were dealing with, huh?
I guess.
Well done. You ain't gonna stop until you hit champion, are you?
Nope.
Well, good. The blue team needs as much glory as we can get. After that last match, this one should feel like a vacation. One Khajiit in a heavy raiment, probably with a sword.
Didn't we just fight someone like that a while ago? Khajiit with a heavy raiment. Pretty sure we did that previously. But this time, this guy's probably tougher.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
Might be interesting to play a Khajiit build with heavy armor.
For the yellow team's Khajiit, for the blue team's gladiator.
Aww.
Combatant you know and love. Let's see how they fare.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the cutlass. That one's good for about 20 seconds, so I could probably... Alright, so I may need to up the ante a bit. Ooh! Come on. Jeez, dude. This bastard's tough. Come on.
That's the best you can do.
Maybe get a couple of potions here. You know what? Why not?
That's the best you can do.
Defend.
Oh! Yeah.
Definitely gonna need that. Let's see here. Consume health. That's a good spell. Oh, that's beautiful. We love to see that. Wait, hold on. There we go.
People, we have a winner.
Woo!
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
You showed that cat whose claws are sharper, eh? I would expect no less. Here's your gold.
Aw, Owen loves us now. Isn't that delightful?
What's a gladiator without an arena to fight in?
Yeah, I should probably
Get a move on.
repair some of my gear before going back. What time is it? 8:53. In-game time. Yeah. Might be good to call it an evening. How much gold we got? 2,400. That's not bad.
Hailed.
Da-da-da-da-dum. How about we just wait a little while? Gotta get that suit repaired. Damn it. Ugh.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Let's see what kind of weapons we have in the market.
Look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit
Ooh. We're finally getting the fine steel weapons. I've always loved the way those look. Those are beautiful.
you. If it's broken.
But I'm just going to repair these. We don't really need this.
Farewell.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at some of our skills here. We just need to... Actually, you know what I could do? Spam this for a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. And now we're going to catch some rest before we level up. Let's see what kind of stat increases we got. Level 5. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Bump these two up a bit. And... I guess agility is fine. Now that we've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and start grinding my speech skill.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
Oh. You... Alright. When did that happen? Yeah, I don't know when this happened. Fine, whatever.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First we search you.
Yes.
Confiscate any stolen goods.
Of
then
course.
You pay your fine, and we release you.
It's 2 gold, bro. Oh yes, there are much better looking houses in the game, but they're all expensive as hell, so we need to work our way up to them.
What is it, citizen?
Hey. Shh. La 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 la. Okay. Now we can start working our speech skill.
We're always on duty. Yes?
Boast and coerce. Okay.
That's amazing. That I won't. Don't try. That's amazing. I can't. That's just not funny. That's an. What? You think that's funny? Don't. I won't. That's just not funny.
Okay.
I won't. Don't. What a dumb joke. What? My life. I won't. That's just stupid. I salute you. You win. That's just not funny. That works for me.
Okay. How much did that give me in speechcraft? I guess that's alright. It's gonna take a while.
What do you need? We'll see. Don't. Please, I'm sorry.
I think these remain consistent depending on the NPC.
Nonsense.
But with the guards, it's always hard to tell if it's the same guard you ran into
Good
previously.
one. Don't waste your so that don't try to whatever you don't waste your flattery on me. Yeah. What? None. I doubt it.
There we go. Bumping up the level.
I doubt that.
Of speech skill?
Don't. Please, I'm sorry. Don't. Yeah. Sure. I accept.
Nice.
I have no choice. That net good. I don't try. Move along.
If you guys like, I could grind the speech skill in between streams, save us some time. But then I would be leveling up the character quite a bit, and each level has like a unique caption beneath it. It's up to you, really. Boop-a-doop-a-doom. Just looking for some stuff to loot. Okay. Hey.
I'm Adamus Philida, prison administrator and commander of the Imperial Legion forces here in the Imperial City.
Okay.
Have we met? You look familiar.
No.
I'm listening. That's my... That? Don't try to manipulate me. That's a... Yeah. Don't waste your... Is that so? Gracious. What a hero. You... Sure. Don't talk, son. Oh, son.
There we are.
Sure, that's cute. Move along.
If you try to level up speechcraft as a skill, you'll get very good at reading the expressions and filling up that bar as time goes on. But I do admit that it can get rather tedious sometimes.
Yes. My name is Ida Otis, and I'd like to talk about Mother Mara.
Oh boy. Do you have time to talk about...
I'm listening. Not... I wish I... Where did you get that? You can't scare me. Oh, where did... Don't remark. That's very good. You too.
Almost level 33 speech.
Can I help you?
No.
Go ahead. I like... That's... It's good of you to say so. Oh, that... What? It's good of you to say so.
Let's see here.
Yeah, right. That... It's... Oh, talk tough to me.
Okay.
Blow a... So you say. That's pretty far-fetched. I like... Yeah, right. That's cute.
Just gotta spam this for a while.
I like that. Thank you. Yeah, right.
Almost there.
How nice.
Okay, let's see if we can...
Yeah. That's not bad.
Disposition 80, nice.
Farewell.
Hello.
Any new books you've been reading?
I've been trying to get through Mysterious Africa.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Can level up the speech skill off screen. And to be completely honest with you, speech isn't needed all that much if you get a good enough illusion skill level. So there's that to consider. How does the minigame work? Oh, you just read the facial expressions, and if they're smiling, you make sure that the large energy bar slice looking things get clicked on, and if... You know, I'll just show you really, really quick.
My poor husband is getting no sleep. He's awake all night taking care of those stupid plants.
Nice.
All right.
All right, so if this right here, if she happened to like... Yeah, so she doesn't like this one, so you're going to want to make sure one of these two.
That's not now, not...
So you just sort of...
Is that? I don't think so.
You just sort of read it. And then, hopefully, the disposition number will raise. But it can get really tedious after a while, so I'd rather not subject you guys to that if I can help it.
First edition is the only place in the city to find them.
It's not all that important if you have a good speech skill, or a good illusion skill anyway. They change all the time? Yeah, they're unique to the NPC, I think. Each NPC reacts a little bit differently. But enough about that. Let's go kill someone.
By the god.
What's a gladiator without an arena to fight in? The next one's a Breton. He
looks like a bit of a dandy.
But he's deadly with a blade. He has more experience than you, so be prepared.
That's actually most characters I play as in Elder Scrolls games. This Briton looks like a bit of a dandy. Alright, so a Breton. He's probably going to be resistant to most types of magic and spells. But if we can hit him enough times... Well, we're going to want to put up a defense.
The Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You've prayed for it, and these combatants have bled for it. A high-stakes advancement match. Let's see who has what it takes to be your
new hero. Yeah, so after we bump it up to hero, we'll be closer to battling the champion that hangs out in our red room. Okay. You know what, let's just try it. How sad.
have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team.
By voice crack, do you mean from Owen or from me? Because I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. My voice is always smooth.
By defeating that Breton, you've secured your advancement. It's been a long time since I've said this, but congratulations, hero.
Nice.
So it's Hero now, is it? I suppose the little urchin wants to be a champion. Bah. You will never join our ranks.
Never.
We are gods among mortals. Know this. If you truly wish to become a champion, you'll have to go through me. If we meet in that arena, I'll make you beg for death.
Joke's on you, lady. I already do that.
Speak.
Right, so we are 1 rank away from being champion. We cannot challenge the Grand Champion until we become champion. Right now, we are hero. Got some fame here. Everything's going well. But yeah, I'll probably grind a little bit of speechcraft off screen. Just a little bit.
We'll bring that scoundrel in, no matter what it takes. Don't be the last to read today's
Black Horse Courier. What other quests can we do? You know what?
Ever brought enchanting supplies from
I think I'm going to call it. It's getting a little late from my end. So, yeah. This is probably a good place to stop for now. Tomorrow, we will be looking at the Braville recommendation, which is especially strange. Until next time, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.